Dear diamonds and fellow diamonds in the rough. Lolly content in the anime community is always met with is a very weird gray area when it comes to communities and everything that's related to anime. Like I don't know how to feel about it personally. I do feel like some of its community members does it a lot of disservice. Some do it a good service. It's this weird gray area that at this point I'm like, y'all do you, man. I don't know. But it seems like a Wuthering Waves character has created so much talk in the community and have caused the lollies to actually rise up again and take their lolly stuff from anime culture and incorporate it into Wuthering Waves culture. And we're gonna go over this with our man that is back from the dead, that we can finally welcome with a round of applause. LOL Shinya is back. Damn, bro, where were you? It's 1.3. Imagine having real life problems and being unable to make content. Let's see what the hell is happening with this 4-star character.
Greetings, Rovers.
Greetings, Rovers. I missed that one.
By the sound of my voice, I am absolutely extremely tired. I just got back from TwitchCon. This video is going to be completely unedited, unscripted, and just off the cuff. Because this is something that really needs to be talked about.
Okay.
It is currently almost 4 a.m. here in Austin.
So he's doing a video at 4 a.m. Holy Giga Chad. He couldn't even wait, Chad. Like, I feel like Shinya is finally gonna go in full emotional.
And I had to get this video out because I am absolutely disgusted about what I saw today on Twitter.
Uh-oh.
As some of you may know, Wuthering Waves is my main game.
Me
and
too.
Your boy Rexlent over here, who has sort of become the face of Wuthering Waves, right?
Yeah.
I'm sure all of you are familiar with him.
Yeah.
Rexlent does a ton of Wuthering Wave stuff.
Isn't Rexlent the only motherfucker in the live streams? Wasn't he in the recent live stream of Wuthering Waves? Am I crazy? He wasn't in the recent one, but he was in the launch. He cosplayed Yang Yang. Please, let's not talk about that cosplay ever again, okay? I've worked hard to forget about that.
He was a part of the official 1.0 live broadcast for the game. Wuthering Waves does sponsor him. Kuro directly works with him. He is actually an official content creator for the game. I had nothing but respect for Rexlent. Rexlent was doing great things for the Wuthering Waves community. He's a PGR player, reverse 99. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
He has always been a Kuro content creator.
Yeah.
And I've had nothing but mad respect for him. He's never done anything bad. As far as I'm aware, he's never had any of the controversies. But today, I was just made aware from our own Captain Cabinets that Rexlent has significantly crossed a line today. I do realize I'm going to probably get a lot of backlash for this, and ultimately I do not care. This is something I'm going to be calling out. I will not be holding back my punches despite how I feel about Rexlent, and I will be going nuclear about this.
Who is this guy? Do they have something in the water? In TwitchCon? Oh shit, what happened to Shinya, man? Rexlent being a lolicon wasn't on my Twitter bingo card. Oh shit. Just so you all know, this is code and used by Lolicon to show that you want to correct the bratty behavior. Can't tell if it's joke or serious. Either way, joke normalizing peak degeneracy is a choice indeed. Okay, so these two emotes mean some shit? Correct bratty behavior. Oh shit. I think I get it. Plus 18, I get it, or we need to ground you for a month in your room. Get it? Correction means plus 8. What is happening to the Wuthering Waves community, man?
This is not cool. So, what am I talking about? What's going on? So, as I'm sure some of you are aware, there's a new character coming out in Wuthering Waves. She's a 4-star healer or support, not entirely sure what she is going to be, called Yohu.
Okay.
And Yohu, as you can tell, is a child. There's no two ways about this. There's no interpretation here. She is literally a child.
Yeah.
We could also see there was some promotional stuff done with her for her videos.
But the child is fictional, which means it doesn't exist, which means whatever I say about it doesn't matter. I can see this argument coming from a mile away. Bet money.
She is literally a child. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. She was not made to look like an adult.
I didn't have little Shinya going after Lexlent on my bingo card. I didn't even expect someone would even dare to go over Rexlent because Rexlent has a cult following. Rexlent is cool, but he has a cult-like following. Like Rexlent fans ain't to be fucked with. That's what I heard.
Why is this a problem? What's going on? What did Rexlent say? Well, you can see on this tweet here, if Yohu were a 5-star, how many of you would spend for her? Still S6 for me, crying face emoji, anger emoji. So
Okay.
I saw this tweet a couple hours ago and I shrugged my shoulders. I said, oh,
Who gives a fuck?
he just really likes Yohu, right?
Yeah.
He just likes her. What does that mean?
Yeah.
So Captain Cabinets had actually pointed this out. And again, shouts out to her for uncovering this. Doing some digging myself, I looked into this. According to Urban Dictionary, these two specific emojis are a dog whistle for lolicons. A word used by lolicons when a lolly is in need of correction, usually meaning corrective, a word that I can't say here. Commonly used alongside O and the crying face emoji and another word that I cannot say here. What the fuck is happening here? This video is going to get demonetized no matter what the fuck I do. What is going on here? Rexlent is knowingly using these fucking emojis as a dog whistle for lolicon.
Okay, I have certain questions. What the fuck is a dog whistle? Or like when you call a dog, it's like, come here, doggy. Like a code. You use the emoji and the dogs come running. Who the fuck are the dogs? The worst argument in response to this is probably gonna call everyone else tourists and uncultured as a response to sexualizing child characters. No, I hope he doesn't. I hope he doesn't. That is so weird. Like people that try to have like that moral high ground because they're like, oh no, you just don't understand this, you don't understand that. That's just completely weird. Like the norm is the norm. You have to respect the norm, not the other way around. In politics, a dog whistle is the use of coded or suggestive language in political messaging to garner support from a particular group without provoking opposition. The concept is named after ultrasonic dog whistles, which are audible to dogs but not humans. Aha, so it's like something only that community is gonna understand. Is that it?
A dog whistle is a special whistle that only dogs can hear.
Okay.
Humans can't. These emoticons are signals that only those weirdos understand, so it's like a special signal for calling them.
Okay, I get it. Okay, so how does Cap know that? How does Cap know that? Cap! What the fuck happened? How the fuck you know? Cap! No, not you, girl! What the fuck? She's in the art community. It's brought up a ton. I feel like art community and like furry community and lollies, they're kind of like close to each other. They kind of intertwine somewhere. Am I crazy for that? It's just something I've observed. Correct me if I'm wrong. Well, a lot of VTubers also designed as lollies for this reason on You're telling me we have people that actively make their characters young to attract those people? Is that what you're telling me? Yeah. What is this community, man? What is happening? Save us, Tectone! What is happening? I know the PDF's got money, but still, like, what the fuck? Is this era of Core 1 for lesions, bitches! He did! No, Rex! Is this era of gacha game tourists? He did go there were tourists. Holy shit. He really went for it. Score 1 for lesions, dude. Holy shit.
This is a person who is directly sponsored by Kuro and is actually getting paid by Kuro to be sort of the face of the game, right? He was on the 1.0 livecast. You may be saying, oh, maybe he doesn't know what's going on. Maybe he's not trying to use these emojis. Maybe he just picked them out of the blue.
Yeah.
All right, let's go down the rabbit hole even more. That's the anger you're feeling in response to a Tectone's Degens post, by the way. I don't know why, but she pisses me off. Oh, it's the face she makes. And again, as you can see, down in the replies, people are using this set of emojis as a dog whistle. It's not like this is just happen chance. They just happen to be spamming these emojis.
That's true. I rarely see this. Hey, yo, chat. Type 1 if you see this emoji regularly, like the anger emoji. Type 1 if you see it regularly. Type 2 if you're like, I didn't even know that shit was in the emoji list. Because I'm not gonna lie, anger is something I see. This thing right here, like the anime anger one, I've never seen this shit. If you see it regularly, you're sus. You guys see it? I had no idea. That's what I'm saying. Like, you guys see it? I use it in thumbnail for the ways it's supposed to be used. Yeah, that makes sense. You're a very naive grandpa, so it seems.
And I realize I'm painting a huge target on my back by going after this community, and it is what it is. Let them come after me. I don't care. But I'm calling this shit out, especially for someone that's face of the fucking game.
I think Shinya has a good point. Unfortunately, with great power comes great responsibility, and I feel like Rexlent failed to see that. You can't just do it just like that. if you weren't the face of a whole company and like you're literally representing creators in the community of the West, even from a corpa perspective, it's stupid. In Sheena's comment, apparently Rexlent has a history of doing this. Is Rexlent getting exposed? Rexlent is protected by his community. For how long? Your community is as loyal to you as long as you are within the parameters of that community. The moment you start to transform and turn, and those people don't recognize you, which is what's starting to happen, I feel like, they'll drop you like a hot potato. Because bro makes, normal wuwa content and PGR. Like, he just does gameplay shit. I have a hard time all of these guys are PDFs. You know what I'm saying? PDF channels is like the shit we pulled up earlier.
Lollies. We like them but are too afraid to admit it. Hi.
See, this channel is, for that type of, players. This is not a channel for that type of players. I have a hard time believing that Rexlent has a community only of PDFs. This turned out to be what Rexlent is. I have a hard time seeing that his community will remain the Rexlent Pro community it is known for, but we'll see.
How can you have Wuthering Waves in your fucking name? How can you say that you're an official content creator for the game and go around touting shit like this?
But you're just uncultured, you're friggin' tourist.
Rexlent, this is fucking unacceptable, and you should be goddamn ashamed of yourself for doing this for the Wuthering Waves community.
That is so unnecessary, by the way, chat. Type 1 if you think this is a good move. Type 2 if you're like, why? What do you gain? What does this even do? Is this like your way of promoting this 4-star character? Who gives a fuck about 4 stars anyway? In Wuthering Waves, we're drowning in 5 stars. Who gives a fuck? He's hyping the game maybe. I understand this is like them trying to promote the character, but are we seriously trying to push a character by dog whistling a bunch of weirdos? I mean, you can do it, but what cost?
I'm sorry, I'm not pulling any fucking punches. This is insane. He doubles down on it in the comments as well. Baked Clementine called him out for someone finding a fictional character hot. And they say, oh, it's just a fictional character. You guys can't be throwing around the word.
That is such an L argument. Stop. It's so cringe. It's such a slick move that we see you. Like, what are you trying to do?
Regardless if it's a real child or not, or if it's a drawing, at the end of the day, you are still sexualizing a child. It doesn't matter if they're real or not.
Yep.
They are the exact depiction of a child.
Yep.
How can you in any universe defend what you are saying and defend the innuendos that you're making towards a child character?
You still fail to understand main gotcha community for which even HSR specially made feet sad.
Yeah, I get feet fetish. And we've seen a lot of games do feet fetish. We've seen that. They're made of all kinds of different types of communities, like even PDFs. Yeah, we know that. But we're not going to sit idly by as we see them act in a larger way. Like, stay in your dark corner and do that. Like, I can't stop you from doing that in your dark corner. But if it's in on my face, I'm sorry, I might call that shit out. I hope that makes some sense. Feet fetish of grown characters, that's cool. Yeah, I mean, sure, why not? The emoji in conjunction with crying face means that they want to... So, whoa. You mean grape? Like grapes? We want to eat grapes. So it's not normal plus 18 stuff. We're talking grapes. We're talking fruits. Oh, fuck. Dude, what? It's like forcing them... So that's like you disciplining a child? What? Oh, hell. What? Dude, oh my God. Oh, man. Oh, fuck. There's already countries that ban physically hurting a child to discipline them. You can't just whip your child. You can't whip, just beat their ass. You can't do that. When I grew up, I get beat by sandals. My mama beats me up with sandals to discipline my ass. That's how I grew up. But in certain countries, it is illegal for my mama to beat my ass with the sandals. Only sandals? Well, I don't want to get into more. I don't want my mama to look like a demon. That's already a taboo thing in terms of discipline. And that's parents with their children. But this is the weirdest thing I think I've ever heard. Ever. I mean, I understand with the ladies, gentlemen, you know how it'd be like, sometimes your lady's acting a little disrespectful just so that she can bring that to you. And she wants that, she wants that aggro, you know what I'm saying? But with kids though, oh, hell no. Not all ladies though, so please ask before doing stuff like that. Oh yeah, absolutely. Because from what I've seen, what I've observed, like some ladies do, disrespectful behavior on purpose to bring up the man's anger, and they kind of get off to that shit. They just want you to like shove her or something, and she gets off to that. That's it. You don't grape the shit though. Like some people just they get off to being put back in their place. Like he just goes, "Hey, sit your little ass down before I just, what I'm saying?" And she goes, "Whoo, he's so hot." That's it. Like that's what I'm saying. Just in case I'm misunderstood.
I don't want to throw the P word around, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what we label this as.
I agree with Shinya here. Absolutely. That is a one hell of a take. Yeah. PDF doesn't matter here. Nothing matters here. This is just not okay. Point. That's it.
You are still sexualizing a child character in a video game.
Yep.
The amount of copium you have to be on to think that is okay and normal is beyond insane.
Yep.
When I saw this, I almost thought it was fake just because how insane this is.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm still processing, Chad. I'm not gonna lie. And I know some of you, Chad, type 1 if you're still processing what the fuck we just seen. Type 2 if you're like, hey, welcome to planet Earth.
Again, going down to these comments, how do people defend this? And I understand people say, oh, it's Twitter, they're weirdos. I get that, sure. The common person is maybe a weirdo. But someone that's an official voice, an official face of the game, how is Kuro even okay with this? You would think someone would have seen these posts and pulled Rexlent aside and said, hey, you gotta knock this shit off.
Am I crazy for saying that wuwa looks worse because of this? Bad reputation? I think so. I think this is not okay. Even from Corpa standpoints, this is not okay.
They just don't care. They are so unabashed and unbothered by this, by doing this out just in the public. I can see if this was like a leaked screenshot or something that, someone may have said out of context, but they are going out of their way to post this in a public forum.
The weirdest thing about this, in my opinion, is it's like she's doing that thing, she's being bratty. It's like, that type of bratty shit in anime. And the first thing these people said is, I want to discipline. What the fuck do you guys think when you see this, Chad? Am I crazy? But I'm like, oh, that's just that anime shit. It's what anime, it's like when the girl gets shy and stuff, she goes, ah, and her cheeks becomes pink, and she does the thing and she backs off and something because some dude happened to touch her hand or some shit. That's just some anime girl shit. What anime are you watching? I feel like it's a lot of animes that are like that. Am I crazy? When I see that, I cringe. Same. But I think it's cultural to Japan. That's why I think that's that. I think it is cute. Sure, but when it happens multiple times, I'm like, that's just cringe as fuck.
To adding more information to this topic, Rexlent and the PGR community has been doing that since the release of the character name Pulao. But things seems quite okay over there.
Pulao? Who the fuck is Pulao? Oh god, no. We were doing this shit before to this character? Is that what you're saying? This is when this started? Pulao updated voice. Okay. Cute and funny. Suskuro. November 12, 2022. There it is, chat. Caught in 4K. That man Fox was on that shit. Yep, there it is. The same emotes, chat. There's the crying and there's the anger. They're whistle calling. That's what Captain said. Yep, here it is. Here it is. Is crying emoji as well a... Is it also dog whistling? Yep, it is. There's more, chat. There's more. We see more, chat. So cute, crying. Shit, boy, what the fuck? Yo, my man Fox, we appreciate the context, dude. So this was happening since 2022. So this is not something that's new.
Dog whistles are so cringe, especially when they try to tell you that cunny means cute and funny.
Cunny? Is it like cunning or cunnilingus? Another one? There's another one? What the fuck? I thought like eating pussy is as hard, like as deep as it can go. Like what the fuck? What else? Another term for lolly refers to a lolly anime character. It is often associated with the crying emoji. People often scream ooh oh with a crying emoji when talking about cunies. The term CUNY is widely associated in the Blue Archive community. CUNY love is CUNY life. One day I hope for a CUNY wife. As I rise in the morning, I gaze upon my CUNY wife yawning.
This shit needs to stop.
Yep.
We as a community need to start calling this shit out and letting them know this is not okay in our gacha games. This is not okay, period, in any game, in any way.
No, it's not. No, it's not.
The amount of people who are so afraid to talk about this because they're afraid of putting a target on their back,
Yep.
they are weak and pathetic human beings.
I feel messed up knowing about these things.
I'm not gonna lie, same, man. Same. Yo, chat, type 1 if you feel comfortable with this shit. Type 2 if you're like, when are we ending stream?
This makes me want to kill myself in game. I'm embarrassed to be human.
More accurate definition. Slang term for vagina. Yeah, there we go. Cunnilingus. You eating pussy. Often associated with lolicon and hentai imagery. At some point, just realized that pussy isn't worth the trouble, except for... Huh? CUNY equals...
Oh my god, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man? Get your ass on, bro.
And do not be afraid of these fucking people who are actually...
Oh, we're not, man. We're not. We got your back, man.
That's all I have for this one. I'll see you in the next one.
How the fuck do you make an outro for this, Chad? Never expected that you will kill your channel like this. People are liking this. The same people who get angry about this will play ZZZ, the game where child characters make explicit poses and are over-sexualized while characters designed by being a lolicon. All these gacha tourists who just started playing gacha games needs correction. Man, fuck this. What the fuck? Man, fuck this. What is this? Bro, how is this okay in Zilla Zone Zero? I want you guys to pay close attention to the background noise. Tell me if that's how people sound like when they're taking a hot shower.
Glad that's over with. Caesar, there's enough of us in here as it is. And you're wearing shoes again. What's the big deal? We're all ladies. Let me borrow that hair wash.
Listen to the background noise, man.
You know, the one that smells nice.
Because that sounds like morning to me, man. That doesn't sound like
Made for classy ladies like me.
how people act in the shower, man. I've never been in a woman's shower, but I'm pretty damn sure they're not moaning like that. Well, we have 2 teenage girls in the shower, chat. You're listening to moaning.
Excuse me, that's the newest shampoo from Carlisle.
What the fuck is... who the fuck says that in the damn shower? Ladies! I know y'all ain't sounding like this in the damn shower. Hoyo wants the bag by all means. What a world we live. It's an evil world we live in. And if you pay attention to the actresses and you compare them with the background noise, I'm pretty sure they have the Lucy and Piper one there too. I think I can make out their voices too. I feel like personally the gacha sphere is heading towards a direction with this particular niche in the community that they're trying to appeal to those types of players in the community that just might make a massive big majority of players a little uncomfortable associating with the community. Back in my Genshin days, a lot of people were saying Genshin community is cringe, Genshin community is toxic. I don't want to be seen playing Genshin Impact in public because a lot of people might associate me with those people. This isn't the first time, and I'm not going to be shocked if this continues, that a lot of people will take a step back from Wuthering Waves. Not gonna.
Not gonna lie, Herbie, but we are really the tourists here. These terms and scenes were already been there since the early age of anime. It just now coming into gaming industry and mainstream, so more normal people talk about it and pissed off the OGs.
No, I feel like that's a minority. Yeah, sure, they existed a long time ago, but that's a minority trying to make themselves like we're the majority and we're the ones that based. Because when you take this moral high ground, that's when we have a problem. If you're doing this in your dark corner, I can't stop you. I can't even see you. Do you? But if you're pulling up and trying to act like this is the way it goes and this is like the best shit, I'm sorry, but we have a problem. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. I don't know, man. I'm very concerned for the future of the Wuthering Waves community if this keeps up. I'm not gonna lie. This shouldn't be a thing. Rexlent, clean it up, bro. Just clean it up. It doesn't even fit, you know? It's not a good fit. That's not a good fit. You don't need this anyway. I feel like you're doing great. You're moving. You're doing your thing. Why bother with this anyway? Why bother with such a weird controversy? Like, it's good to be controversial, but not like this. Not like this. I feel like it's bad controversy. Like, comment, subscribe. All right. We'll see you on the next one. See ya.